For short writing assignment 5, you will need to find a current study about one of the issues raised by Glassbowl and or the new media sources that we have been discussing. This will allow you to see how current professionals are investigating and discussing these issues. I want to walk you through some of the searches I have tried to give you an idea of how to conduct searches for such studies and the kinds of sources you may find. To begin, go to Academic Search Premier and click on Advanced Search. You will want to limit your search results to full text and peer-reviewed articles. When I first searched for domestic violence articles a few years ago, I discovered that intimate partner violence was the preferred term. Indeed, Academic Search Premier has a suggestion for intimate partner violence or domestic violence or partner abuse, which will search for all three of these terms at once. And this is what I have been using. You may do a search for just these terms, and the results do yield some interesting titles, such as The Influence of Media Violence on Intimate Partner Violence Perpetration, and Hushed Voices, Views and Experiences of Older Women on Partner Abuse in Later Life. But the advanced search allows you to limit the result. For example, if I'm interested in people's attitudes toward intimate partner violence, or IPV, I can type attitudes in the next field, and the search yields results for attitudes about IPV. The media violence article comes up again. There is unmet interpersonal needs contribute to accepting attitudes toward intimate partner violence. And don't discount going to page 2 or page 3 of the results, where other interesting titles may be found, such as Assessing Victim Blaming Attitudes in Cases of Intimate Partner Violence Against Women, Defining Success for Survivors of Domestic Violence, Perspectives from Survivors and Service Providers, Public Attitudes toward Reporting Partner Violence Against Women and Reporting Behavior, Women's Experiences Leaving Abusive Relationships, and One Doesn't Slap a Girl But Social Representations and Conditional Logics in the Legitimization of Intimate Partner Violence. If I wanted to broaden the search a little, Academic Search Premier has a suggestion for attitudes or beliefs or perceptions, which returns some different results. Depending on what you are interested in or what you are considering including in your essay, you may use different terms to limit results. I have tried blaming the victim, silencing women, returned no results, so I tried women's voices, male dominance, fear of seeking help, Another way to limit searches is to use the subject terms on the left. I have tried attitude psychology, and both abused women and marital violence. I've even tried searches for basic questions I may have, such as, why do battered women stay? This doesn't always yield results, but it doesn't hurt to try. If you wish to look for something other than domestic violence, you may consider other topics, such as gender stereotypes, or gender roles, or gender bias, and our attitudes, beliefs, or perceptions about these, and perhaps the workplace, or marriage and family. The main thing is to determine what you are interested in exploring or knowing more about that relates to topics raised by Glassbowl or the new media sources that we have been discussing. You will want to choose an article that has a title that sounds fitting, and then read the abstract, which is a brief summary of the article. This will let you know if the article fits what you are looking for. You also don't need to read the full article closely. Certainly, read the introduction section, as this will help you understand what is being studied and why. But you may skim over the methods and any hard number results. Focus instead on the discussion of the results and any conclusions provided as well.